Welcome to Love to Eat, Hate to Cook. I'm your host, Miss E, and today we're going to be making steak with Tuscan tomato sauce. For steak with Tuscan tomato sauce, you're going to need about 8 hours on low heat in your crock pot or 4 hours on high heat of your free time. It's going to take about 25 minutes to prep this meal. And you're going to need a 1 pound beef round with cut 1 inch thick. You're going to need non-stick cooking spray, 1 medium onion. You're going to slice it and separate it into rings. 2 tablespoons of quick cooking tapioca. I'm going to show you all this stuff. This is the tapioca that I purchased. And here's my onions. See, they're cooked, they're sliced, and they're in rings. And you're also going to need a can of diced tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano seasoning. And you can either serve it over hot noodles or hot rice. I decided to use noodles, obviously. You're also going to need here's my tapioca together, and you're also going to need to put in this 2 tablespoons of quick cooking tapioca, and you're going to put in 1 tablespoon of dried thyme or dried crushed thyme, and then 1/4 of a tablespoon of ground black pepper, and then 1/8 of teaspoon of salt. So that's 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and then 1 tablespoon of dried thyme. Remember, the instructions are on the side if you need your ingredient list and your instructions. And what we're going to do now is head on to the actual step of placing it in the crock pot. Once again, I'm using my Reynolds crock pot liner just because it makes it so much easier. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to place our onions in the crock pot. I'm going to take these onions, they're sliced and they're still in their ring formation. So when they cook, they'll be kind of like, onion noodles. Oops, sorry. And just 1 medium onion that I'm placing inside of the crock pot. Remember, these are instructions for 3.5 to 4 quart slow cookers. And you can find this recipe in 5 ingredient slow cooking by Better Homes and Gardens. And it's the last little bit. And now we're going to take our tapioca, thyme, pepper, and salt mix, and we're going to sprinkle this on top of the onions. Sprinkle this right on top. It should give it like an old world kind of taste to the sauce. All this time. And this is quick cooking tapioca, so it's already pre-cooked, so it'll cook inside of the crock pot. So there we go. Let me pull this out so you can see it better. Sorry about that. And now we're going to pour our tomatoes over the onion, and we're not going to drain it. We want that sauce. We want that tomato sauce. It's going to make it nice and thick for us. Put that all on top. And I'm just using this fork to spread out the tomato a little bit. You can use a fork or a spoon. Hope you can see. Sorry. It's a little shadowy. I don't have a whole lot of light in my kitchen. Okay. And I already browned the meat I cut the meat, I defrosted it, I cut it into my serving size. This is actually a 4 person recipe, but I only have 3 people in my family, as you know. So it's cut into my 3 pieces. I seasoned it with adobo with pepper, emerald seasoning, and I used a little bit of Italian seasoning since this is kind of like an old world type flavor. And what I'm going to do now is place my meat on top. It's just browned meat. Defrosted it, cut it into serving size pieces, and then browned it. Browned it over medium heat. And that's what the non-stick cooking spray is for, is to spray the pan down. And now we're just going to place that top on. You know I like to cook my food on high. We're going to cook it on high for 4 hours. For 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours. And I'm going to place mine on top of some nice hot noodles. And of course, when it's done, I'm going to let you guys check it out. If you have any comments or questions, place them below. Until then, until next time, happy cooking. Bye-bye.